work 2. On April 30th of the current year, Fix-It Now has completed the trial balance columns of the worksheet. Analyze the adjustment information given here into debit and credit parts. Record the adjustments on the worksheet and total the adjustment columns. So here they're giving us the adjustment information. So our first one, it says supplies on hand on April 30th is $75. And so here's where we're going to ask those 4 questions. So I'm going to go to my supplies account, and when I look at my supplies account, it shows my balance is $228. Then when I look at my adjustment information, it shows on April 30th that I should have $75 in supplies. So I'm going to take $228 minus 75. That tells me that I need to decrease my supplies account by 153. If I have a debit balance, to decrease that account, I would need to credit that account by $153. So to do that, I would credit that account with 153, and I would debit my supplies expense for 153. So here I'm going to put in my debit of 153 to supplies expense and my credit of 153 to supplies. Now I know that we're supposed to label this with that little A. It doesn't allow us to do this on the computer, so we're just going to leave it for right now. Next one that we're going to look at is our prepaid insurance. So my prepaid insurance account, it says that I have a balance of $375. But my adjustment information, it says I should have on April 30th, $250. So I'm going to subtract $375 minus $250. That tells me that my prepaid insurance account needs to be decreased by $125. Again, that would tell me I would need to credit that account by $125. So if I'm going to credit that account by $125, I'm then going to debit my insurance expense account for $125. So debit for $125 to insurance expense, credit for $125 to prepaid insurance. I then am going to total the adjustment columns and make sure that they're equal. So I only have 2 numbers to add together here. My debit balance I get as $278. And my credit balance I get as $278. Once I see that those columns are equal, that tells me that I should be right, and so I'm going to check my answer and save and continue. Complete now 6-2 on your own, and then move on to the 6-3 lecture video.